Hi, welcome to Visual Planning Part 1. On the screen you're looking at a very simple sample project. On the top half of the screen you'll see a Gantt type view. Unlike a traditional Gantt, we have multiple items on each of the rows, which gives a better overview and a better visualization of the whole project. In the bottom half of the screen is the traditional data table. We can interact and build the plan from either of these two views. So if you're more familiar with working with a table type screen, then we can add new item at this level. Hit return just brings in some default settings for date and for the section it's going to appear in. So if I refresh the chart, we now have our new item. Now we can manipulate this up here on the screen. We can affect the duration that way. We can change the new item color. So say we're using a particular color coding and our electrician is orange. We can change that to orange and refresh the chart, and there we see any form of color coding. This could represent perhaps the planning status for the item. It could represent the resource. There could be other attributes of that item that you want to reflect. The other way of structuring the plan is in particular sections. So this at the moment ended up in a section called new. It could well be whatever you want to use for a section there. It could be resource, for instance. So by adding that and creating that, our new item now goes into a section called resource. We can move this around and, as we showed earlier, change the duration. Adding another item we can pull that down and redraw the project. We've now got two items in that section, and that's how they would appear if it was a Gantt chart on two different rows. But where timelines allow, if things are happening sequentially, we can bunch activities up and create a more compacted view. This has been a very quick overview of a visual planning tool that I think is easier to use than MS Project, and I think the end result can be a lot more effective. If you want to see how to build a project from scratch, then please view Visual Planning Part 2. For more information, see the PMD3 website that has more background to the technology. Thank you for your time this morning.